What's up, guys? I'm back. Hey, look, I know it's been another long time since I made a video, so anyway, sorry about that. Life's been busy. Anyways, I was thinking I want to start a how-to series. Now, this series is going to be tuned more for beginners and not, the seasoned pros out there. So bear with me on that. But I was thinking maybe there's some people out there that's just kind of getting into cars. They're researching car videos and things like that, and they're like, well, how do I even do this stuff? So I want to start with a really basic series on like how to change a battery, how to rotate tires, how to change oil, how to drive a stick shift, things like that. So what we're going to do today is change a battery. Luckily, my Volkswagen needs a battery. That's what gave me this idea. So let's get to it. How to change a battery. So here we go. We got a beautiful 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. Kind of kidding about the beautiful part, but anyways, it's my personal runaround car. So first thing you're going to do, obviously, find your battery. So you find it, pop the cover off. There she is. As you can tell, this is your series. Mine's a 47 series. So a series, all that is the size of your battery. It's pretty much the dimensions. It's just a code for the dimensions. Over here, it gives your, well, right there again, 47 type. That's your series group. Cold cranking amps. This is a 860 cold cranking amp. So that's measured at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So anyways, that's kind of just your basic. If you're looking for a battery, you can pretty much give somebody that, and if it's a top post or going to be a side post, that's pretty much what you're looking for. So anyways, let me get some wrenches, quit rambling on, and we'll start this process. So we got a couple things for safety that I will mention just because it is a battery. You do want to use some safety goggles just because if you got a battery leaking acid and you're arcing it, there is a good possibility it could blow up. I've seen it done. So safety glasses are a good thing to use. Not goggles, but gloves are nice too. You don't want to get that on your hands. And also the final thing I would say, wedding rings, take them off. All of y'all are going to know that, but somebody just starting off might not. Gold is an excellent conductor of electricity, and you go arcing something with a ring on your finger that's gold, it's a good chance you're going to weld that thing to your finger. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Start loosening your terminals up. Sorry about the phone or the quality here. I'm trying to film with my phone. My GoPro is actually dead right now for some reason, so I may have to take a couple cuts away from this. But all right, I got them loose. So whenever you're loosening your positive, you want to be careful and not arc it on anything metal around. It will arc. So once you got them loose, what you want to start with doing is taking the ground side off first. Okay, you always want to take the ground side off first, put the ground side on last. That's where you want your arc to happen if there is an arc. So let me get these took loose. So another thing to look for is your battery's going to have some type of hold down on it. Mine's right there. Some's a bolt. I hope you can see that. Some are bolted in. Some are, well, they're most all bolted in. But there's different styles. Sometimes they'll be up front, and sometimes they'll be on the side. So you'll need to get you whatever size you got that'll fit it, and take that sucker loose. I will also mention, since this is a Volkswagen, and I may put Volkswagen in the title, that these covers right here, they're easy to take off. You just pick them up, they unsnap out of there, and they got little slides, and they slide right down through there. That'll give you some more room to work with. And also the bolt size is a 13 millimeter. So, Volkswagen's put together with 13 millimeters. Why not add another one right here? So, tricky part is going to be to get this thing out, which you could use a magnet, but that would take all the risk out of dropping the bolt. That wouldn't be fun. All right, so there you go. Now, see our positive was sitting there, that could cause an arc, but I always wrap the negative back around just so, you know, we get the connections away. All right, let's get this battery out of here. All right, I thought I'd show you two more things while I got the battery out. One, a lot of batteries will have these covers around them. I don't know, most people may know what that's for. You may not know what it's for. It is not a heating blanket for your battery to make it all warm and cozy. What it is for is if the battery starts leaking acid or something like that, if it starts leaking, this is to absorb it, so maybe it don't make such a mess down on your battery tray. While we're here though, I thought I'd show you how to do a cap discharge, just in case that's something anyone's ever interested in doing. For those who don't know what a cap discharge is whenever you pull the battery cables off, to like clear a check engine light or something like that, sometimes that don't always work, and the module won't actually completely reset because it holds power in it. So in order to do a cap discharge to completely drain the power, all you're going to do is take your positive cable, the red one, and your negative cable, the brown, but typically black in most cars, and you're going to touch the cables together. And you're going to hold the cables together. Or, what I like to do is take an extension, run it through like that right there, and just let it sit. You can let it sit for about 5 minutes, and what that's doing is it's draining all the power out of all the modules to the ground. So, anyways, you can do that, and that will reset every module in the car, clear check engine lights, if you don't have a scanner. Sometimes it's good practice, but now keep in mind, anytime you change your battery, just changing the battery, probably reset your radio. You'll have to reset your radio stations, but the cap discharge will pretty much clear everything. It can even clear your throttle body adaptation codes, you know, so be careful with doing it, but it's not a bad idea to do it if you're just trying to clear some stuff. Anyways, I thought I'd throw that in there. Let me get this battery put back in. Another thing, if your cables is getting a lot of corrosion on them, which mine don't look too bad, you'll have that buildup down in there. They make these battery cleaners. They got spray, or you can get the little, you know, metal bristle type brushes, or these little battery tools themselves. Just stick it in there and twist it real good. Look at that, cleans it right up. Then you got the other end here that'll go actually on the terminal itself, and you can twist them around, which these are brand new, so you know, we don't need it, but I just thought I'd throw that in there. All right, so once again, red, positive, positive, power on first, it's really hard to do this with one hand. All right, then your negative on last. There's a little bit of arc in there, which is fine, that happens. So anyways, let me tighten these things down, and that will pretty much be it. All right, one last little tip. Whenever you're tightening your terminals down, just snug them and snug. You don't want to just torque that thing as hard as you can, because you'll regret it, trust me. Make sure they don't slip, they're tight, they're good, and that's it. Man, you just changed your first battery, and you're going to be on the road to building race cars. So, cover back in, snapped on, that's it. Pick your tools up, and you're done. If you liked this content and you thought it was helpful, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to post some more videos, like I said, a bunch of how-to things. So hopefully you can start learning something. And everybody else, I'm going to make some more Trans Am videos hopefully before long too. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. See you later.